crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. Space to maneuver at the 40. A big play there on the first play of the game. 41 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Hold up, D. Smith.
Yo. Oh, my bad, my bad. I'm just fucking with my weapon, man. My bad. Let's go, man. Nah. I'm ready. How you go to hardcore, Jay? How you go to hardcore, Jay?
I'm posting my stream, that's why. It pick up y'all's. Yeah, it picks up y'all voice. All right, I'm ready, D. Smith.
We'll load on you then. I just gonna fuck on my gun. I didn't know something was waiting for me. I'm in here playing.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw.
Stop touching it.
And down inside the 15.
Either watch it or that's it.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance.
I'll turn it off. You don't want to watch it?
But I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
That nigga Mac like a 28 already. That nigga got the game after me. That nigga be doing
they keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he'll take it in the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Lamar Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Swerve is like a 90 something right now.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Swerve is a fucking dog. I'm going over here.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I ain't had freaking, what's that nigga name? Devontae Parker. I ain't had that man for like all season.
You know, my nigga look white. Y'all got 2 niggas.
From the gun, here's Brissett. It's complete to LeGrand. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Y'all do is black. My guy white.
17 yards. 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 17 yards.
First down, Colts.
I'm a sweet
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Y'all got niggas.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, I died last night.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Matt Ryan because Wishmaw was hurt.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
He ain't got no arm. He ain't got no throw five. He can't throw 40 yards down the field.
On play action, Brissett. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the 1st quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase him.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
Well, it's not going to be a 1st down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the 1st down.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Pull up. We on hardcore. Pull up. Hardcore. Pull up.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches. There's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win, and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
I thought y'all already had this, but that's how
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Lamar Miller. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got on the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a handoff here to his running back. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
I lost the 4, man. He ain't even good.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You're gonna beat yourself trying to do that, because that's what happened to me.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Yeah,
I mean, we in
looks like a
playoff
nickel
push
set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
No, you ain't playing that.
53.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Flushed out right. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You need the keys?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
What you playing for? What you mean? Yeah, I know. I hear you.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
I'm going to keep switching this, man.
44, Mike, 44. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
44 to Mike, 44.
Here's Brissett. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
Hello. What?
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Out of the gun, Brissett. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Mayfield off the play fake. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
I probably could always in
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Oh, now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to run for it with Miller. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Brissett steps away to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
About what's going on back here.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Look at that, man. He engaged for like 2 seconds and then said, go get him.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Brissett sets to throw it. Ebron's got it. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Brissett. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell, and now it's 3rd down. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Hey,
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Bro.
And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one.
Bro,
this one angles out of bounds in a good spot.
If it ain't him in my face, it's the other dude.
They're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup.
I'd rather take my chances with Odell, but I'm sitting there like on offense. I'm
first and 10 at the 15-yard line.
180. Check 53 is mine. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal from the 32
That's the
now.
future of the Colts organization, baby.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I can turn it off.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
53, check 53. Check 53 is mine. Check 53 is mine.
On third down, Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
But we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
I was looking forward to playing this game because I knew this was going to be a fun one.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, wow.
It's caught by OBJ. And down he goes, but he takes it out to the 40.
I'm sitting here and look like, all right, he dead.
To pick up there. Move the
Did you see
chains.
that?
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes
lit.
where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
180. 53. Let's go one more. Kill.
From the 45 on second down, Mayfield. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Justin Houston in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. 3rd and long for Mayfield. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Olivier Vernon, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Richardson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing, Brissett toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This is a tight window, but I'm like,
intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
Funchess has it complete. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. And this one to Treadwell, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Brissett now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Oh, he sheds himself free. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
I bet if he had a swap the run the other way, he would have got stuffed.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 2nd and 5 now. Mayfield setting up the screen for Miller. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That 2nd down play nets him -4.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The Browns on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Got his target, Samuel.
No!
Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. What? They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Miller, and he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full street.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is Miller. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. A gain of 6 there on 1st. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And an alley. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's Johnson. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Dearness Johnson. His first touchdown on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I was coming over there and ready to strip. Especially if you running into your lineman like that.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Brissett. It's caught by Funchess. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
No.
And he's going to be taken down here.
Hey, yo, bro, I hate
32.
that.
Myles Garrett getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Brissett. He's going to fire one deep, middle of... And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And he is all the way up past the 25.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a 1-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? Yeah. I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
We trying to lead the ball away from niggas.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Mayfield. It's caught. It's Miller. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the 1st by a few yards. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's controller snipe, Mike snipe.
Get him out of here.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 18. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here.
You gonna say what you
Can't
want?
get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now Brissett.
Oh my God!
This is going to be
You talking about Jamal Adams?
This pass rush
Hey,
has
yo.
been excellent all game long, and
You ain't
another
giving up
example of it
Jamal
right there in the
Adams,
closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached. Because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away, as we just saw there.
That nigga's gonna sign him.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on fourth down.
Jamal Adams gonna hit the nigga.
Brissett to throw for it on fourth. He's going to let it fly. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free.
We could
Certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
He did.
Yeah,
He was holding my hand
The
down.
Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee.
That's crazy, Joe.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Nelly dead this time. He got to get his big. He getting control.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter.
He got to play defense. Don't just say his analog stick was
Everyone wants
messed
to
up.
pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right?